Good morning. It's Kelly Jones with SplitCity.com, about to embark on my morning hike here in lovely North Carolina. In receipt last night of 7 separate motions filed by my ex-husband Alex Jones to draw the judge's attention to the fact that I've been speaking about her bias in my case, the fact that the children have not been returned according to the jury verdict, and seeking to further submit the punitive and ineffective and non-therapeutic previous family therapist or therapy now advised by this person who does not have that role or that right, which is not reunification therapy, does not address parental alienation, in fact refuses to acknowledge parental alienation, even though my case was one on parental alienation. And parental alienation, of course, is a systematic brainwashing of one parent to turn the children against, give them false memories, horrifically and abusively break their relationship, which has been proven in my case. So Alex has filed 7 motions, hundreds of pages. It requires a response. You know, right now I'm in debt to my attorneys, something like hundreds of thousands of dollars. Before I went to my jury trial, which cost me, I don't know, hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars, close to probably, you know, upwards of $500,000 to $800,000 if you include all expenses, that I needed help to pay for the trial. So instead of doing that or ruling on my attorney's fees, which traditionally the winning party gets their attorney's fees back or some portion of it, I have received no response to that. And I've been ordered to pay Alex's attorney fees for his corrupt experts that were supposed to be non-biased, court-appointed experts, one who admitted to giving kickbacks to the therapist, or receiving kickbacks, I guess it is, from the therapist that she appointed to be my individual therapist, of whom she sponsored the dissertation, who she wrote to honey, this and that, and had dinner parties with, and profited greatly off of my family's grief. You know, required a $40,000 retainer, which isn't even like doable in that position. Like, I don't know if it's legal or illegal, but it's not in the code to do it. And this woman told one of the supervisors on my case that she didn't want me to get the kids back because then she would have been making money. So I've now been ordered to pay for her. I've been ordered to pay for the so-called parental alienation expert who, that same person picked, and who didn't speak to my collaterals, who didn't see me with my kids for his first assessment to say there was no parental alienation, that I'm just such a hideously terrible parent and person that my kids logically reject me. Well, you know, people who know about alienation know that even severely abused kids seldom reject a parent. Like, it's a very rare occurrence. So I'm not going to go into all that here, but you can read about parental alienation at SplitCity.com. I have a video that I'm trying to post that I did yesterday. I love it here, and I love that they don't have good internet connection because it's good to kind of unplug. But the video that I did yesterday was me saying that the federal government, who is investigating Alex Jones for criminal ties to Russia, you know, that should be of concern maybe to the judge. It should investigate, the federal government should investigate Alex for blocking child custody, which is felonious. It's against the federal law and against state law, and for racketeering. So for using people who I believe are involved in a RICO racket ring in Austin. I'm just going to say that. I'm done, like, holding my tongue, and I'm sure everybody say, ooh, she's crazy. Well, I think it's funny that the same people are repeatedly used by the same attorneys. They refer to each other. And like in the case of this one family therapist that they're trying to put back in charge, you know, he refused to review the transcript for parental alienation. He refuses to talk to Alex Jones. Like, Alex Jones has not been talked to by a therapist because he's no problem. He's just this perfectly sane, great guy, this loving guy who really wants me to have a relationship with my kids, if only I could get better, while he files motion after motion which include outright lies in them, which I'll have to defend in court, which I don't even know if obviously he also operates off of the filibuster, so occupying the court's entire time with defending ridiculous motions and saying this isn't true and having to pull up that evidence to the tune of hundreds of, I don't know if it's hundreds, but it'd be tens and tens of hours of work. great expense, heartache, etc. So I'm going to break down the motions later today too. And I'm going to start posting a lot of stuff on splitcity.com, on my YouTube channel, which is Split City Radio, which I actually haven't been able to update at all. So it's pretty stale on and I'll be tweeting it from Twitter from my account, which is Alex Jones's X. But there's an update this morning on what it's like to go to vacation, to take my first vacation in 3.5 years, and just have it completely interrupted by aggression. I have had to dealing with Alex in this case has been more than a full-time job. There's no way I could do anything but this, and it's depleted me financially. And but you know what? I'm glad I'm speaking out, because I'm not, it's my responsibility to my family and as an American to speak out against injustice. And my public speech is valid and true. And if it weren't, I'm sure I'd be receiving lawsuits instead of filings in family court. So he's not going to probably be able to file anything against me for misstating facts, because I'm not. It's the truth. And I'm not afraid of you, Alex Jones, and I'm not afraid of your, $700 an hour attorneys who charge you $11,000 for a weekend in Austin to stay at the W or whatever it is, or $100 for a Whataburger meal. I mean, just ridiculous crap. Excuse my language. I'm sorry. That's not worthy. But I'm not afraid of you guys, and go ahead and bring it. Bring it. Because my kids deserve their mom, and I'm done. I'm not a beat down litigant. I'm not going to keep my mouth shut because you're trying to scare me. The judge has been biased, and if Judge Orlinda Naranjo wants to turn this around and improve her legacy that she's leaving of having annihilated a family relationship between a mother and a child, and having financially devastated a mother, and having created such a, disproportionately financial situation to where a parent can't really defend themselves with counsel and shouldn't have to after a jury verdict, then so be it, so be it. I don't control that, but I do control myself, and I do that well. And I control my free speech. Take care. Kelly Jones, SplitCity.com.